Hi everyone, I'm Emmanuelle.
And I'm Ama. I'm usually behind the camera.
Welcome, Ama.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
We are going to talk about easy and fairly quick sewing patterns to make for spring and summer. I have been wanting to sew all sorts of things, but I have very little time. So I've been thinking about easy, fairly quick things to make that will give like a refresh to my wardrobe. What I'm looking for in those patterns would be like how many pieces, hopefully not too many. Simple silhouette that would be easy to fit, something that obviously is fairly quick to make, and that will be easy to match too with what I currently wear. So those are my criteria when I look for sewing patterns for spring and summer. What about you, Emma?
I really love prints, and bold colors, as you can see from my little pile here, little preview. So I kind of look for patterns that can show off prints that I can either make in one really a bold color, or I can color block or color coordinate. And if it's a quick sew, even better, but I don't really mind how long it takes to sew, because I can lock myself in a room and sew for hours. So I don't really mind about how long the pattern takes me, but really just if I can put a print on it or if I can use bold colors, it's the best pattern for me. So transitioning from what we look for in a pattern to the patterns we would actually sew, the elephant in the room is the bubble frock top by Lydia and Naomi.
Top and dress, yeah.
Top and dress that we're both wearing here. I'm wearing it in this beautiful dead stock print that's coming out very soon.
It's gorgeous.
When these rolls came into the studio, I was just like, I need this.
Yeah, well, obviously it looks so good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so tell us about the pattern.
I want to say relatively fast sew. It took me about a weekend to sew this. The bodice part was actually really quick. And what took a little bit more time was the bottom hem, just because it's a gathered top. So there's just a little bit more fabric there to hem.
It's a beginner project, I would say, especially if you're doing it in a stable woven fabric, because the top part, the bodice is fitted, but it's fairly easy to fit, as you just said, because there's just those two pieces at the front, one at the back with the invisible zipper in the middle, which leaves the side open to play around and fit. And that horizontal princess seam is actually really, really smart. I think it's, this pattern has been around for quite a while, maybe 2 years or something.
Is it 2 years? I thought it was just was it? It could be 2 years. It's between a year and 2 years.
Yeah. Every time I see it, it's sewn on different people. It always looks amazing.
Oh, I should say that we both omitted the bubble part of the bubble frock, which is nice that you don't that there's a little bit of wiggle room to hack the pattern.
Yeah.
That you don't necessarily need to put the little bubble hem at the top, but it looks really cute with the hem. But I just like the little elegant look that it has without the hem.
Yeah. And then the strap is it's one of those patterns that is easy to fit, because you can do your modifications and adjust the length of the strap as you go, and you don't need to sew an entire twirl before knowing what it's going to look like on your body. So I really enjoyed sewing it. Should we move on to the second one? Okay. I'll talk about the Hysope top by Deer&Doe, which I plan on making in this beautiful textured viscose linen. And it actually is I'm making a genet pants, which is a little bit more involved in terms. I wouldn't call it a easy, quick sewing project, but the Hysope top that will go with it, definitely.
I would agree. Yeah.
And it's with those simple shape that is it's kind of boxy, but it has really nice details, the little opening there with the buttons, and it's just a great shape for spring and summer. It's going to be a breathable little top that can be combined, matched with different outfits.
And I also think that it'd be a great like canvas for also prints too. If you wanted to make a printed version, a version with print.
You have this entire front to show a nice print, like a larger print would be really cute. Yeah. What about you, Ama? What's your next project, next easy, quick project that you're planning?
I think I'm gonna go for a Ruffle brunch set by Matchy Sewing Club. I'm really into the tie front tops lately, and I feel like it's gonna be a nice canvas again for prints or even some color blocking. I'm thinking of these two organic cotton double gauzes, and like I just loved the pistachio color with the soft blue color, and I just...
Oh, are you gonna color block it?
I think I would color block it, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a great idea.
I don't know if I would... I need to be careful with this mic, but I would like this, or even like that, or just like the top in one color, the bottom in another color.
Oh, I like the idea of like a color on each side, and then the tie coming together,
and then like even do like opposite colors on the ties, so that the tie from one side comes from the other color.
That would be so cute. Yeah, it's a great.
And the pants are pretty simple, and what I liked about the pant is that it was kind of casual, so it's like it'd be good to bring on vacation, because if you make it in a light fabric, one, it's going out pants, or like it's like secret pajamas, so then it's like less room in your luggage, because you could also wear them as pajamas, especially if I'm making them out of an organic cotton.
And it's interesting that you're planning on making that top, because the tie front is actually a design element that's on trend right now. Yes. A lot of sustainable fashion brands are releasing a similar top, and it's a design element that doesn't require much. You can use scraps to make the ties, so it's like on the sustainability level, it's a pretty good thing. Plus, you don't need additional hardware like a zipper or button, so it's easier on the environment.
Yeah, especially if I make this garment with like a cotton thread, then my finished garment could be compostable too.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's awesome.
So what about you, Emmanuelle? What is your next pattern that you have?
So I'm planning on making another Persephone by Ama Emmanuelle, is that right? In linen, because spring, summer, I need some linen in my wardrobe. I actually made Persephone in linen last year in a linen print that I really like, and I was surprised how quick and easy that project was. And again, how easy it is to fit, because of it doesn't have seams on the sides. So basically you can do all the fitting like from the inseam. And for me, for my body type, it worked well. So I'm planning on making another one in a solid linen this time with our midweight European linen. And I'm loving these two. This is my...
This is Emmanuelle's palette. I felt bad. I kind of burst out laughing when she came out of because we have a little sample closet where we have all of our core lines, and she came out of the room, and I kind of laughed because I was like, these are very Emmanuelle colors.
Yeah, well, cobalt blue. You can't go wrong with a cobalt blue.
You can't.
Yeah. And then this one, is it the citron?
Yes, that is citron.
Yeah, citron. I absolutely love that. I actually love the two of them together, but like maybe I'll do a short as well. Maybe I could do a pant and a short.
I mean, I love citron. Again, colors that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, it's the perfect weight, it's the perfect fiber for the warmer days. It has a nice like drape, this one, so it would be so comfortable and breezy to wear for the warmer season. Yeah.
I actually have the Persephone pant in my queue, but I'm planning to make it out of a canvas. But I think I might make like a short. Yeah. Or the pant, I like a hard pant even in the warmer weather, although sometimes it gets a little muggy in Montreal, and I'm like, maybe not 42 degrees, 98% humidity, am I wearing a canvas pant? Yeah. But that's kind of what I envision that pant in, like a nice canvas.
Yeah, well, maybe we could do a little video with like wearing our two Persephone pants. That would be cute.
Or even like a transitional one.
Like, a transitional one, yeah.
From spring, summer to fall, winter.
Yeah. What about you, Ama? What else do you have on your sewing table for spring and summer?
I'm thinking of starting a Cielo, because it's like, again, what I love about spring and summer patterns is that these patterns are simple and they can be like great canvases for print. And I keep saying in this video, I love a print. So for the Cielo, I kind of really love these ginghams that we have, I think, coming out this week.
Yeah, it's a sneak peek, like along with the one I'm wearing. It's an artisanal, hand-woven cotton gingham.
And this one is like a beautiful orange and violet color.
It's beautiful.
I really enjoy it. I also like the one that Emmanuelle's wearing, but I love them all. Like I could literally sit here and talk about these fabrics. And I kind of like that this one's a little bit drapier than the next pick that I have for Cielo. Mm-hmm. And then we have this one, which is another designer deadstock print, and it's really fun and bold, and actually similar colors.
Yeah. And Cielo is I love this pattern because it's such a versatile. You can make it so many different fabrics, so many different weights. It takes a total different look if you're adding the big puffy sleeves.
Yeah.
It's like
you can even hack the sleeves. I've seen some kind of the big puffy sleeve with like a little gathered elastic wrist area.
Yeah. Nice, yeah.
So just different ways to kind of, it's such a versatile pattern that like you don't necessarily have to do any of the views in the pattern. You can kind of just make it your own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The next pattern that I plan on making is Milor by Ama Patterns. It's like a simple boat neckline, long sleeve t-shirt, and it's a very simple shape. I plan on making it in this beautiful Breton stripe organic cotton knit. It's a heavier knit, and it's part of our custom collection that we released earlier this year. I absolutely love this fabric, the weight, the color. I think it's my palette, would you say?
I think it's your palette.
Yeah, it's my palette. So it will be an easy addition to my wardrobe. I have a trip back home to France planned in June, and so hopefully I get to finish that one before, because I have many marinières, but I really want to make another one in this fabric.
And I quite like long sleeve tops for summer, because sometimes it gets a little chilly at night and you kind of just want a light little layer that's not fully a jacket or fully like a thick sweater. Mm-hmm. And because this is, while substantial, is quite light, you can kind of fold it and like have it in the, I was gonna say bottom of your purse, but depending on the size of your purse, maybe not. Yeah. But like at the bottom of your bag, or like tied around your waist or tied around your shoulder. Yeah. Like it's just an easy piece to carry around with you that you don't have to necessarily wear in the day.
I totally agree with you. And I guess that's it for a little set of fairly easy and quick sewing patterns to make for the spring and summer. We hope that this inspired you to perhaps refresh your spring and summer wardrobe with these patterns or these fabrics.
And if you get sewing with these patterns in our fabrics, not necessarily the ones that we've shown here today, please don't forget to tag us on socials.
Thank you so much for watching.
And hope you have some time to sew.